Friends, you are going to learn the most important skill in life: how to convince and influence people to do something you want them to do. How to share your thoughts or information in such a way that people not only listen to you but also follow and give importance to what you say. Whatever you do in life, if you have not learned this skill, chances of success are low. It's extremely important to understand, practice, and follow the guidance given on this skill. In normal language, it is called selling. What? What do I see on your face? Some of you don't want to become a salesperson? You are probably thinking, I want to become a doctor or a CA or an office executive. Why do I need to learn this skill? It is not a job meant for me. This is not the correct thought process. Why? In this world, everyone must sell, and the most successful people are those who are very good at selling. Take the case of Mahatma Gandhi. He was the greatest salesperson of India. He convinced the entire nation to walk on the path of ahimsa and still win freedom against British rule. Also, our present PM Shri Narendra Modi. He has sold a vision of growth and development to the entire country. My friends, if you want to become successful in any field in life, you must learn to sell. In fact, first thing you will be required to sell is yourself. Yes, you heard it right. When you appear for an interview, you must sell your abilities and skills to the interviewer. Only if you can convince them, they'll select you. If you become a doctor, CA, or a lawyer in future, you will still need to attract customers. And what do you need for that? Selling skill. Point to remember is we all are salespersons. Selling skills are required by everyone who wants to be successful in life. Therefore, learning basics of selling is a mandatory skill in skill world. The first step is to acquire a sales mindset before we start learning other sales related skills. Let me quiz you a little here. Think and tell me, what is the most important element in the selling process? Is it how much you can sell or for how much profit? Hmm, the answer is the customer. If we do not understand the mindset of the customer, then we can never become efficient salespersons. Let's understand the two basic psychological needs which drives the customer. Customers buy solutions or benefits and not the product. When someone is buying, say, a TV, is he buying the product or a medium to get information and entertainment? Of course, it is for information and entertainment. You find websites and apps like Hotstar, Netflix, and Geo Entertainment trying to provide entertainment anytime, anywhere, and hence can also replace TV with a mobile or a tablet. People are migrating to anytime, anywhere viewing, and hence hours are reducing on TV but increasing on mobile and tablets. This tells us that wherever the customer finds the benefit, he or she will start moving to it. Customers buy from someone they trust and like. When one buys anything, typically the investment of money and effort in decision making happens upfront, while benefit from the product happens later. Benefits make the decision worthwhile. Customers would like to buy from someone they trust, be it a person or a shop. This is to ensure they get the best quality or features of products and good post-sales service. Mostly they have limited knowledge themselves about the product, hence a trustworthy salesperson becomes his advisor. You will find people buying high-value products like jewelry or fridge or a TV from the shop they trust. Think about your family and friends and recollect where they normally buy their high-value product from. Now let's see how to become a good salesperson. Some key characteristics to follow are listening. Good salesperson must be a very good listener. He or she should observe, ask questions, and listen carefully to what customers are saying. Many a times customers are not able to express their pain areas clearly. It's important to try and understand what is being said by them. For example, when you see a doctor, he asks questions and listens carefully. He will first try to diagnose by listening to the issues faced by the patients. It's important to listen very carefully, understand what is being said, ask questions to clear doubts, ask questions to probe and arrive at right problem area if the customer is not able to do so himself. Why is probing important? If a person says, I want to buy a good phone, what do we understand by a good phone requirement? For some customers, it may mean a phone with good sound and long battery life. For someone else, it may mean a phone with good memory and surfing speed, while for a third person, it may mean good looking phone which is reasonably priced. We must probe to understand what is the actual pain point or requirement. Don't put words in customers' mouth, but ask questions to understand the relevant problem. Facilitating. After listening to the customer and arriving at the pain point, a good salesperson will help the customer in solving his problem. He must think what is the best way to solve the problem. How will my products help the customer? What are the exact requirements and how will my product address that? What is the best option available given customer's budget? Here the salesperson takes the role of a guide and influencer and helps the customer in arriving at the best decision. In short, he is trying to help the customer in buying and not pushing any product, but helping with the best possible solution. Approach should always be to understand the problem, understand budget or any other constraints, evaluate alternatives, suggest the best option, and be the facilitator or influencer of friend. Honesty. A great salesperson has to be always honest in his approach and behavior. Then only can he build the trust factor. Honesty means meeting commitments, including coming on time, not overpromising, saying I do not know if you don't know instead of giving some incorrect answer. Tell them you will check and come back. In case you can do the check there, then do it and inform accordingly. Telling right features, benefits, and price. Not cheating. Remember, you can fool anyone once but not always. So it's better to lose a deal and still retain the customer than to get a deal and lose the customer for future. A customer can have a lot of value for you in coming years. So don't lose a customer by being dishonest just to get a deal. Don't think short term but long term. Disciplined and motivated. Sales is all about being disciplined and motivated. Salesperson must follow a selling process. The process must be followed every time in the right earnest to achieve success. We'll learn about the sales process in detail in other sections. There are many temptations in the sales journey to avoid this process. That sure is a sign of downfall. In sales, there could be a victory or loss every day. A salesperson has to remain motivated despite not getting any success, sometimes even for many weeks. What you need to do is to keep on working with enthusiasm throughout. Many people lose heart and stop working with the same degree of enthusiasm. They might be very close to success and not know about it. The trick is to tell yourself every morning that the day is going to be mine and that success is not very far from me. I must focus and follow the process. Handling emotions. In professional life, failures and pressure, etc., are regular affairs. One can't be successful every day. A salesperson will lose deals, get angry customers, have target pressures, etc., almost daily. But a good salesperson knows how to handle emotions. He neither becomes very excited with success or depressed with failure. Celebrate your successes, introspect and analyze your failures too, so that you can learn what worked and what did not. But don't become too emotional on either of these scenarios. There are many more characteristics of a good salesperson, but if you master these basic ones, you will be on a good wicket to start with. We will continue with skills for sales in the following lessons.